What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys one of the best rain combos of all time. We got ourselves Drizzle Politoed and Swim Kingdra for Regulation H, obviously on the casual ladder. Now, when it comes to these two Pokemon, they work really well together considering, Swim doubles the speed of Kingdra, and then Kingdra just goes crazy because it's a great special attacker. On top of that, Politoed is pairing up with Gothitelle on today's team, which we can use Parasol with, so we get the best of both worlds. Now, let's get started with Kingdra here. Life Orb as its item, rocking the Stellar Terror type. It's got Protect, it's got Weather Ball, Draco Meteor alongside Muddy Water. Great moveset, double stab moves, can do a ton of damage. Politoed, on the other hand, outside of Parasong, also has Weather Ball. It also has Encore, which is a great move trying to set up Parasong, so it works well. Gothitelle over here with a Shadow Tag, and then our final three Pokemon are going to be Incineroar, Amoonguss, and Archloudon. Obviously, if you have Rain Team Regulation H, Archloudon is a top tier option, so we're bringing that alongside with us. And then, Amoonguss for support and Incineroar for a little bit of attacking, a little bit of support. Best of both worlds. Guys, you want to run the team for yourself? Rental code is at the top right hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Swim Kingdra on the casual ladder. Match number 1 coming at you guys, going up against a Kyogre rain squad. Now, Kyogre is the king of rain, but we're trying to use Kingdra to counteract it. I do like Politoed here. I do like Gothitelle. Maybe we should just go into Parasong early on here. Not a bad call for us. Definitely not a bad call. Do I want to do that? Kinda. A little bit. Should I? I think Rain's going to be on the field for a while, so let's just go Politoed, Gothitelle here. We'll bring Kingdra and Archloudon in the back end. I'd like to win this game with them. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Let's go for the Parasong right off the rip. See how it does, man. See how it does. We got Fake Out ready to roll. We set up Parasong within Encore Pokemon and certain moves. And then just Protect. A few different options for your boy. They ends up going Urshifu and DD. We cannot Fake Out here, which really sucks. And chances are he is just gonna honestly just go for Surgeon Strikes into Gothitelle. That seems like the play, right? That seems like what they want to do here. It's just go straight for that. I mean, I could go Dark Terror type, but that's really not going to help Gothitelle. I think best bet is just like hard swap maybe into Archloudon here. And then have Politoed maybe just like deal some sort of damage into Indeedee. I really can't do much with Gothitelle here. This was just a perfect lead to kind of counter Gothitelle. It really was. So we're gonna hard swap it into Archloudon, and we'll try to deal some damage with Politoed here. A little bit of follow me action. We probably could have set up this Parasong. Great damage from Politoed. Actually, yeah, no, this was a great call for me. Swap into Archloudon, be able to soak the Surgeon Strikes here. And then we can just go from there. It is crazy that we probably cannot soak up another Surgeon Strikes. It's going to be real close. But I would love to just have Politoed outspeed Archloudon. I got to check the speeds. But if Politoed does outspeed Archloudon, which it does not, I was going to say we could, get that Weather Ball off. KO that and then be able to, Electro Shot across. But I'm going to give this a try. Hopefully he doesn't use Follow Me. He withdraws. Beautiful. That's perfect. That's perfect. So Indeedee with the withdrawal. Indeedee didn't even have Psychic Terrain. I didn't even notice that. Hold up. Indeedee didn't even have Psychic Terrain. I could have faked out and set up Parasong. I could have done that. I'm just so used to every single Indeedee having the terrain that I just assumed terrain was on the field. It didn't even pop terrain. Urshifu's gone. That's good news. Weather Ball's going to chip up damage into Kyogre. I'm hoping this Archloudon can outspeed him. If Archloudon can outspeed that Kyogre, I can just Draco Meteor and get after it. But that's crazy. There's no terrain. I could have faked out. I could have faked out. We could have been chilling. We could have set up Parasong. It would have been beautiful. It would have been beautiful. So we'll see what they want to do here, who they want to go into. If they go back into Indeedee, I might not set up Parasong. They go into Incineroar. Okay, so Incineroar, a little bit of a problem. Weather Ball can KO that thing. Weather Ball can do a ton of damage. Thinking of just like double protecting here. And just going from there. Yeah, might as well. Or you know what? I could just go Dragon Pulse into Kyogre. You know what? Yeah, because I don't want to waste out these rain turns. We're going to have him pick and choose who he wants to pick out. We're going to go Dragon Pulse here, and I think I protected Politoed. I want to go Dragon Pulse and then Weather Ball into the Incineroar slot, just so we can get off some value, but of course I misclicked and did the wrong thing. That's fine. Incineroar's going to Terastallize. This actually works out kind of fine for us. He's going for Grass, so Weather Ball wasn't really doing that much damage. But with him going Grass Terra, it makes me feel like he's faking out my Archaludon. And he's not. He's not. Actually, he might. Let's see. No, he's not. He's not faking out. That's nice. Dragon Pulse going to bring Kyogre rather low. He's going to go for a sheer Cold with Kyogre to try to one-tap KO my Politoed. We're going to protect that, and he's going to Flutter Blitz in the rain. In the rain, and we're able to suit that. Awesome. So match. Oh, dude, come on. With the burn in the rain should not be a thing. It should not be a thing. It's fine. At least Archaludon's special attack, and he can do great damage here. Politoed now. I'm hoping Weather Ball should be able to KO Kyogre. So I'm going to go for it. And then I'm just going to look to rip Dragon Pulse damage into this Incineroar slot. Alright, so not bad for us. We had the Kingdra in the back end, 2 turns left in range, so if they end up KOing me this turn, be fine. But Dragon Pulse, beautiful amount of damage with that +1 special attack boost. Hydro Pump's going to connect into Politoed. We soaked that decently well, even in the rain. And Weather Ball's going to fly, and it should pick up the KO into Kyogre. It does not. 1 HP. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? 1 HP Bandit over here. Kyogre living. Luckily, Archaludon is fast on the field. But I mean, they can go for a Follow Me, which they're probably going to do. This match is pretty much wraps. We have all their Pokemon really low on HP. I had the Kingdra in the back end, alongside with Gothitelle, so I could just fake out by some turns, even though rain's ending. Even though rain is ending. So, they're going to go for Follow Me here. I don't think he can KO my Politoed, which is good, so I'll go Weather Ball into this slot. Dragon Pulse into Indeedee. And if he goes for Follow Me, Dragon Pulse is just going to KO, and then we'll probably lose our Archaludon to Kyogre or something like that. Or he might go for a Sheer Cold. That's the only way he can KO my Politoed. Legit, the only way he can KO Politoed. It's that. There's the Follow Me. Archaludon, KO Indeedee, please. Thank you very much. Dragon Pulse launches. Bam. Bye-bye Indeedee. Now, Kyogre, what do you got for me, man? I feel like he's going to go for Sheer Cold into the Politoed. I have an odd feeling about this. Then he goes for Muddy Water, which... Do we both soak? Only one of us. That's fine. That's fine. So Archaludon's going to die out here. Rain is going to actually end this turn. But, most importantly, Weather Ball's going to pick up the KO into Kyogre here. Bam. Get it on out my face, baby. Get it on out of here. Kyogre gone. Alright, so final Pokemon, Incineroar on like low yellow HP. And I guess then I just go straight into what's called. Guess I just go straight into Kingdra here. Yeah. Drink a meter. Easy enough. Kingdra, such a dope Pokemon. I love Kingdra. It's so dope. So to use our Grass Terra type, we didn't even use our Terra type this matchup. We didn't need it. Everything's just working out fine here. And from here, we can just now go for a normal Weather Ball, and we can just go for Draco Meteor, which I'd be surprised if they don't cancel. Because they stand no chance. Zero. Zippo. Unless they got Terra Blast, but they're not outspeeding me. That's the issue they have with Incineroar. That is an issue. They can protect. They could do that. Just stalling out this, they're prolonging their death. They're prolonging their death. They're prolonging this. Just let me land this Draco Meteor. Let me land Draco Meteor. Should I go for Weather Ball instead? No, I'm going for Draco Meteor. I'm all about big time damage, even though Weather Ball obviously the safer play. Draco Meteor just looks way cooler, so obviously we're gonna go for Draco Meteor here. We're gonna go for the overkill, right? Gonna go for the overkill, and there it is. Land Draco Meteor, finishing off Incineroar. We start off today's video 1-0. Match number 2 time, big time Rain squad. Pelipper, Archaludon, alongside with Bastion Legion. Rain is going to be a big part of this matchup here. I'm going Gothitelle, Politoed, trying to set up that Parasong, going into my same Pokemon that I had last game. Same order, same everything. I like it a lot here because one thing that this team doesn't have is Indeedee, and we don't have to worry about terrain, and I can just go for Fake Out and try to set up that Parasong while they do, you know, whatever they want to do. And then going into Archaludon and Whimsicott, which is cool with me. Definitely cool with me. Definitely cool with me. I like this. I am scared of Encore. We are scared of Encore here. But nonetheless, Fake Out's still going to be our play. And we're going to set up this Parasol. They're not going to be able to swap out, which is great news. Encore, obviously scary, but we'll double protect this next turn. We just ends up protecting the bridge, which is totally fine. I mean, what are you doing here? Are you popping a Tailwind? What do you got here? What are you trying to do here? I feel like whenever you see Gothitelle, you gotta know that Parasong is coming. He's going for fake tears here. That's not good. That fake tears is not good. Am I Focus Sash on this Gothitelle? Am I Focus Sash on the Gothitelle? I honestly don't know what item I have. Or my Citrus Berry? I'm buried. This is, I don't know how to feel about this. We just gotta protect you. I'm just gonna Encore Archaludon into whatever he's got. Because he might just go for Electro Shot here. And if I can, you know, Encore him into Electro Shot, that'd be pretty good. But if we outspeed him, yeah, he's definitely going for Electro Shot here. He's definitely going for Electro Shot here. Hopefully it's into the Gothitelle slot. If that's in the Gothitelle slot, we are sitting very pretty. But if not, we are not sitting pretty. Let's see. He's gonna Encore me. You little booger. You little booger. The good thing, though, we use his Power Herb. Which is something that's very good here. We use its Power Herb up. Actually, it's not even using Power Herb, it's in the rain. This is bad for us. This is not looking good for us. Did I just double swap? This is not good for us. It's just not good for us. I think we just let Gothitelle die out here. We hard swap into Kingdra. I think we just let Gothitelle die out here. We have to just let it die out here. Tailwind flies. He's gonna go for Electro Shot. Maybe, just maybe, if Gothitelle could soak this shot up, that'd be perfect. But I just don't see it doing it, especially with this Electro Terra. The fake tears is what really got us. The fake tears onto this thing. So there's the Electro Shot. Gonna be sent to Gothitelle. Gothitelle, soak this, please. No shot, you do. That would have been amazing if you did. That's why I wish you had Focus Sash. If you had Focus Sash there, that would have been perfect. But they're gonna end up going down to one more turn in Parasong, which is kind of fine for me. I mean, they're forced to swap here, and I can just go into my own Archaludon and start stacking these special attack boosts. Kind of start attacking them. They're just gonna die next turn. So I'm gonna Electro Shot probably this slot, right? I mean, who could they potentially swap it to? Let's be honest here. Pelipper, Basculegion. I need to start stacking these special attack boosts, so I don't think they let Archaludon die out here. We're gonna go for Muddy Water here. Yeah, there's the swap. Does he swap Whimsicott, though? That's the real question. Does he swap Whimsicott? We got Muddy Water and Electro Shot flying. Perfect Pokemon to swap into here. He's gonna end up going for Moonblast here, doing a good chunk of damage, and Whimsicott's gonna die out here. So Whimsicott's gonna be gone. We do great damage into Electabuzz. Lose a tad bit of HP here. But more importantly, Electro Shot's gonna be boosting our special attack. That's not bad. That's not bad. That is not bad for us. It's not bad. So Whimsicott gone. Alright, good news is another Muddy Water most likely KOs his Electabuzz. And I can rip up some damage into whoever he throws out here next. This is going to be a good one. You got it. Thought maybe you were going to throw out Basculegion. But no, it's going to be this guy. Alright, so from here, though, I mean, we got to go for Electro Shot here again. And another Muddy Water. No need for us to Terrasilize. Let's just get after this. Same thing, Muddy Water, Electro Shot. I'm hoping this Muddy Water can KO Electabuzz. Great match. I really thought that they would bring Basculegion. Basculegion would have been a perfect Pokemon for them to bring out instead of this Golden Go. But he's actually outspeeding us with that Tailwind. That's rough. That's rough. Golden Go's going to outspeed us now. Yep, make it rain flies. Archaludon soaks that. It's not very effective, but he soaks it decently well. Critical hit, that's why. Makes sense. And now we're sitting here. So Tailwind really helping him out tremendously. I just did not expect Electabuzz to outspeed. But Electro Shot flying. It's +1. Well, actually, it's going to be +2 here. Which is great news. In the rain, it goes in one turn. So I'm hoping if we could pick up the KO here, we have some sort of shot here. Depending on how many turns left the Tailwind, maybe I can just protect. But we do pick up the KO. Great matchup so far. So Archaludon's our final Pokemon. They use Terra. We still have Terra. I have Politoed, though. Politoed as my final Pokemon. And if I can get Grass Terra Parasong off here, hold up. Give me a chance, baby. Just give me a chance. I gotta protect Archaludon here and set up the Parasong with Terra type. Let's do it. Because we're not gonna be able to do enough damage to that thing. So protect you, Terrasilize you, Parasong you. Let's do it. Let's do it. We just gotta waste out some turns, man. We gotta waste out some turns. We gotta waste out some turns. I wouldn't be surprised to see his Archaludon attack my Archaludon because he's the big, like Archaludon is the big threat for him right now. So I'm just protecting. I'm keeping it simple. I'm trying to finish this game on for Parasong. Really? Really? You got Taunt? You got Taunt? Oh no. You got Taunt. Do not like that. Can you attack Archaludon at least? Okay, cool. You do attack Archaludon. You have Taunt. Are you serious? Can't Parasong. I think we have one turn left in rain. Their Tailwind's calling, and that's very nice for me. Okay. Go for Dragon Pulse. We're gonna go for Weather Ball here. Let's see how the speeds are popping for us now. Let's see how the speeds are popping. He's outspeeding us. E-Web's gonna not pick up the KO into Archaludon. Hold up. Give me a chance, baby. Give me a chance. Maybe it'll soak that. Electro Shot's flying. Please be into my Politoed. I feel like that's gotta be in the Archaludon. I feel like that's gotta be in the Archaludon. Go in the Politoed. Attack Politoed. No, Archaludon. Good call. Now we're out of rain. Is there any possible way we can win this? We would need to waste out Taunt and then like Parasong away. But that Taunt was so big. Because if we got off Parasong that last turn, we would have won this game. We would have won this game. But that Taunt was massive and he ends up soaking up this shot. That's going to put us in losing position. Especially after this Electro Shot boost. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Yeah, that's it. Actually, how many turns are left in rain? Did they reset the rain? Or did I reset the rain? Somebody reset the rain. The rain's lasting a while. Okay. Yeah, I'm shooting on this one. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go for Weather Ball here. Right into the slide. She's going to E-Web me down. Let's see how much damage Weather Ball can do into this Archaludon. But I feel like he just has like Draco Meteor or Dragon Pulse. Or he's just going to stick with Electro Shots to just boost his special attack more. The only chance I realistically have is if I get a crit now. Realistically. But do that Taunt. I had that. I was just like, yo, we Parasong here, we win this game. But wow, Electro Shot doing a ton of damage. We need a crit here. We need a KO. But even with the crit, I don't even think we're KOing this Pokemon. Great damage, though. Beautiful damage. Beautiful damage. But honestly, MVP Electabuzz. Outspeeding with the E-Webs and the Taunt. GG's. I'm going to run this one. Third and final match coming at you guys, and I'm down to run the same squad back to try to pull off the Parasong combo. I think it could work out really well for us. I'm down to do it. I really am. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. Gothitelle, Politoed. We're going to actually bring Amoonguss right here and then have Kingdra in the back end, because what I think we could do here is go into Fake Out with Gothitelle and then Parasong with Politoed and then maybe protect Gothitelle and then swap into Amoonguss just so we can Rage Powder like the final turn. And then eventually when those Pokemon die out, then, you know, we can bring out Kingdra and Politoed again and try to clean up the rest of the Pokemon because we'll be sitting in the rain and we can do a lot of damage. So that's what I'm looking to do. Looking to start off this match with Parasong. Match number 1 didn't go, oh, match number 1 went our way with a victory. Match number 2, though, did not go our way. Actually, I kind of forget which match we won, but we tried to use Parasong in both of them, and honestly, it just didn't work out. We ended up going into both of these two. Who am I more worried about here? Maybe like a Bulk Up Corvo? That'd be fine if they use Bulk Up. But I think we just fake out. Actually, yeah, let's fake out Corvo. Let's fake out Corvo. We'll set up this Parasong. Hopefully it just protects Dragalge. That'd be beautiful. But fake out Pops, doing -5 damage. We take a little bit of Rocky Helmet damage here. And Parasong. The Parasong on the field, baby. Dragalge, what you got for me? Going for Toxic. That's fine. You could Toxic me up. That's fine. That's totally fine. I can Encore him into Toxic. I don't mind one bit. I might just Encore him into Toxic. I might just Encore him into Toxic. Parasong cooking? I know he's a slow Pokemon. I could Psychic, but I'm just going to protect and Encore him into that Toxic. Just so he can't do a lot of damage to me. I'm not going to swap it to Amoonguss. I'll save Amoonguss. I'll save Amoonguss all day. Because eventually I have to swap Politoed and Gothitelle so they do not die out to the Parasong themselves. We're Encoring this thing. We're not allowing it to attack. Because I know what they want to do. They just want to attack my Gothitelle. So by taking you out of the equation here, that's huge. Aerial Ace is going to get blocked. Oh, we are got this. We got this. I still have Citrus Berry too, which is nice. And he is stuck in Toxic. Beautiful. So I should be able to soak up whatever things he has to offer here. So do I just swap Politoed now? Yeah, because they're so attacking Gothitelle here. They're so attacking Gothitelle. So now's a good turn to swap Politoed. We'll keep Gothitelle on the field because we need Shadow Tag. And we'll have Parasong just running. That's good. Do I pop Trick Room? No, I don't need Trick Room. I don't need it. I'll go for Psychic, I guess. And then right into my Kingdra. Right into my Kingdra. So far, great start for your boy. Beautiful start for your boy. Beautiful start for your boy. He's going to end up having Quick Claw, which is hilarious, and he's just going to go for Toxic. He's stuck using Toxic. Kingdra out and about. No more Parasong on that side of the field. And Toxic fine. That's fine. You can Toxic me up. You can do that all day. I don't mind it. I don't mind it one bit. I do not mind it one bit. It's going to actually Aerial Ace this slot, which is kind of weird. You would think that they would just want to straight up attack this slot, but Psychic going to do great damage into Dragalge. Critical hit too. It's really nice. All I have to do is protect Gothitelle this next turn, or I could swap it. You know, that would be the right turn to swap it. Now would just be the right turn to swap it. So let's just go for the swap into Amoonguss. Actually, Amoonguss has the eject button. Let's just go right back into Politoed here. Let's make sure I'm swapping the right Pokemon. So we'll go back into Politoed and we'll just protect you because the damage doesn't matter this turn. You might as well just protect, let both of them die out, and then get after it. Nice little Parasong. Dude, Parastrap goes crazy. It goes crazy. Let's see. Let's see what they're going to do here. I feel like they just have to attack me. Swap into Goth. Politoed popping. Politoed's going to take a shot here, though. And he's going to try to Toxic my Kingdra. I mean, you're Encored into it. You might as well reflect. Oh, that's a great way to go out. That's a great way to go out. Luckily, I got all special attackers, but that's a great way to go out. Let's set up a screen. Toxic, we're going to block it. Everybody wave bye-bye. Dragalge and Corviknight. Bye-byes. Going down to Parasong. Beautiful. So, match number 1, match number 2, we don't pull it off. Match number 3. Finally get it. See? Third time's always a charm. Dragalge's Encore ends. Parasong count goes to 0. Corvo going. Get it all out my face. I love how they just die. Like, you just see the HP bar just go all the way down. Dragalge gone. Now they're down to their final 2 Pokemon, which, I mean, I could set up another Parasong if I really want to. Just stall this out. I mean, I got a ton of HP with Politoed. They cannot swap, so Parasong would realistically just win us this game. Realistically, right? I'm going to set it up. It's going to be like, because they have Fake Out here. And we'll see what they want to do. They have Fake Out, but it is scaring me a little bit. I'm just going to go for Parasong. And I might just Stellar Terror here. Go for Muddy Water. Yeah, let's do as much damage as I can. If they fake out my Kingdra, then I get off Parasol. If they don't fake out my Kingdra, then I get off a massive Muddy Water with Stellar Terror. So they gotta pick their poison here. We then have a Moongus. We also have Gothitelle with fake out in the back end. We can protect. Like, we're gonna be able to win this game, no problem. And he's not even gonna fake out. So Muddy Water's gonna launch here. Let's say bye-bye to Iron Wolf. Get it on that face here. And Raichu lives on 1 because of its lovely little Focus Ash. Should have just attacked with Weather Ball. We could have got this match over with quicker, but Parasong was a safe play. It really was. Is Raichu chilling here? What are you going for? T-Bolt. Do we soak this? Probably, right? We do. And Parasong flies. Should I just protect all these turns and let this Raichu die out to Parasong? That would be hilarious. Just protect, 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 protect. Just spam it. That would be a very toxic thing to do. But, nonetheless, honestly, I'm not sure if any of my Pokemon outspeed this Raichu without the rain. But we can double down. We could just go for Weather Ball and Weather Ball. And not to worry about accuracy. But I honestly think they just, you know, cancel the match. I would. But I'll go Weather Ball. Double down with it. Let's see what they do. Terra type? What are they thinking they have a shot here? What's she going into? A little fairy Terra action to finish this one off? I like it. Put a little heart on your head. Respect. Respect. And he's outspeeding me. Oh, he's looking to get back some HP. He's looking to get back some HP. Hold up. Hold up. Luckily, my Kingdra survived. If Kingdra would have died here, Politoed honestly probably wouldn't have been able to KO it. So we actually lucked out here. We lucked out soaking this one. Respect. Respect on that one. But we had the Parasong set up, which is perfectly. Yeah, Politoed was not going to be able to KO. We don't get the sweep. Sad news. Kingdra dies out. But nonetheless, we doubled down with Weather Ball. Politoed, with how little HP Raichu now has, we'll be able to finish this one off. So, GG's, we go 2-1. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Politoed, Kingdra on this Parasong team worked out perfectly in today's video. Going 2-1 took us 3 tries to actually pull off Parasong, but Kingdra had her back in all the matches, dealing a lot of damage. Same thing with Archaludon in the rain. Works really, really well. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positive today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.